Hello, I'm Jerry Ford, the beer review guy. Got a revisit here. This is for Javier Cardenas. Is that how you pronounce your name? I can't remember if that's how you pronounce your name, Javier Cardenas. So this is a revisit. Javier is very anxious to see this revisit, and he keeps reminding me. So I haven't solo reviewed this since 2017, so this is a nice revisit. It's been so long, and that's like a year after I started reviewing, so I'm still pretty much of a rookie. I know a little bit more than I did back then, but so Keystone Light, 24 fluid ounce can. It is a 4.1% ABV. Ingredients says water, barley malt, corn syrup, some yeast, some hop extract. It says corn syrup is used as part of the brewing process only. Keystone never uses high fructose corn syrup. That's good. That's good to know. Just got home from work. Didn't do a whole lot. Mostly sat. Did about 3 of my training videos. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a refreshing beer. Has a light golden, a little bit more than straw. Nice appearance. Sorry, this is my backdrop today. The other spots are just covered, which has a lot of sun, even though I'm underneath this big red umbrella. This spot over here is in the shade, so this is where I chose to sit. Ooh, that's cold. Two-finger head. The bubbles are glassy. There's a little froth in the middle. It's pretty white. Has a nice sweet aroma. Not hugely sweet, but it's there. You know, I never think about that some beers are made with high fructose corn syrup. For Keystone to point that out makes it sound like most of the breweries use high fructose corn syrup. Is that right? Because I'm not a real big fan of high fructose corn syrup. You get some nice barley malts in there. The hop extract is is a little faint. Isn't that what this says? Hop extract. It's got a little breadiness to it. White bread, of course. Smells good. Just the aroma alone is a refreshing kind of a characteristic. Light carbonation, light body. Very good, refreshing taste. The taste is also bready. And the sweetness is, you know, light to medium. Um, just good flavors. It's a good, refreshing um, after work lawnmower beer. You know what they say. Um, they've been called many things. River beers. Of course, not these big old 24 fluid ounce ones wouldn't be a river beer in my opinion. More of the, you know, the 12 ounce ones, cans. Um, but it's a good quality light beer. It's got some flavor. Some light beers are like really light to the point where the flavor is light. You can't hardly get much of a flavor to it. It's good. In the light beer category, I give it a 10. Nothing wrong with it. I guess Javier buys, he makes sure that he has particular beers, ones that I review, and he watches them while he drinks the ones that I'm reviewing, I guess. I don't know. I know of a lot of people, a lot of my subscribers do that, from what I understand anyway. That's cool. Sounds like something I would do too if I was watching a beer reviewer and I figured I could get the same ones that they get. These type of beers, you could probably almost get them in every, possibly every U.S. state, but it's not always the case. Because there is many beers that I don't get here in Oklahoma that I hear of other states are getting. So unfortunately, they just don't distribute everywhere. In particular beers, you know, just beers I see reviewed, like Jay Terrio in Louisiana. He'll review something I don't ever see in any of my liquor stores. So you just never know. Got my flu shot yesterday. And it's funny about flu shots. I've gotten my flu shots where sometimes I'll feel that little initial entry into my skin, that little sting. And then sometimes I don't feel hardly anything at all. I barely know. All I feel is the pressure, just a little bit of a pressure of the vaccine going into my arm. Isn't that weird? I really learned to relax my arm now. It used to be like an impulse that I would flex, thinking that the harder I flexed, the more I could keep the needle from penetrating my skin or something. I don't know. I think it was just nerves, just stress, just the person giving me the vaccine would always say, relax your arm, relax your arm. It's hard to do. There's a little bit of a coolness in the air. It was better when I just walked out here. It kind of went away. Excuse me. I've been trying to contact hat slash embroidery companies now because, see that? My wife got me this hat from some company through Amazon or whatever. And the little clasp on the back broke. The one that keeps the strap tight, you know. Now it's just really loose on my head. I got it stretched tight to where I needed it, and then I put this clothespin on it. But I thought, hey, you know what? Maybe I could contact some hat slash embroidery companies and ask them if they want to make me a hat that I could wear in my videos and talk about their company and what all they do, and show off the hat, and talk about some of the nice features about the hat, the quality. Maybe get them noticed a little bit for their work. I said, and as far as my the embroidery part, I said, your staff, your team, whatever, can just be creative and just make it look cool. Put either Jerry Fort, the beer review guy, or just simply the beer review guy. I said the colors I would like to have is either orange, red, or black for the hat. And I want the low profile type hat like this, regular ball cap type. I said no high top trucker hats, no flat rimmed wrapper hats. I said that's just not me. And I've sent out to about 4 or 5 companies now, asking them. 2 alone is in Tulsa. One's in Tulsa and one is in Jinx, just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Have I gotten any responses from any of them? Nope. Pretty disappointing. If I was a marketing coordinator or whatever, somebody in charge of getting the company noticed, getting them known, I wouldn't pass up that opportunity. Would I check in to see if the guy's legit, guy or girl, whatever? Yeah, I'd look into their channel, check them out, contact them. The ones in Tulsa and Jinx, I said I'll come there to pick it up and chat a bit, so they can see I'm who I am, who I say I am. Nobody seems to be interested. If they're not, why not just let me know? That's what gets under my skin. It's time for a rant. Recently, a couple, 2-3 months ago, I was contacted by a company called 37th Street Bakery. They make, danishes and all kinds of other baked goods type things, and I get them at my local warehouse market. And I got some of their danishes, I think it was. Were they 100% quality in my opinion? No, but they were good. And I said so. And one of the representatives from the company contacted me and said they appreciated my honesty and the nice things that I did say about the product. And they wanted to, and she asked if she could send me some more of their baked goods, some of their seasonal stuff, the fall pumpkin spice type. And I was like, shoot, yeah, definitely. I would appreciate that, and I'm sure they'll be enjoyable. She contacted me, and I have not heard from her. I've sent an email back to her asking her if she's still interested. All she has to say is no, sorry, something like that. I've tried calling her number, her number is right underneath her information, where marketing coordinator, or whatever you want to call management, or, her number's there. Can't get through to her. Well, the first time I tried it, I couldn't get through. Second time I got through and was able to leave a voicemail. That was yesterday, I believe. Have I heard anything? No. It's no big deal, and I understand if they become not interested or decided to do something else or whatever. But where's the courtesy, with companies? It really shows a bad, like a black mark on them when they can't be courteous enough to be communicative and to let you know something. That's all I want, is for to be told that they're not interested. And then I feel I can move on, And then I don't feel a bad way toward them or nothing. But when they can't, let me know something, just leave me hanging, that just gets me irritated. I've got another one doing the same thing to me. I actually talked to this guy. I think I contacted him, their company. Yeah, I contacted their company. And he contacted me back. He was very interested and wanted to talk to me. I talked to him and asked me a few questions and stuff. And he sounds like he's a very busy man from what I hear. I called him. He answered. He was just getting back from some kind of an event for their company. So it sounds like he's a very busy guy. I understand that. But if you're too busy to take care of, what you say, he wanted to send me a lot of stuff, a lot of different projects. Told me about them and stuff, and I thought they sounded pretty interested. I even bought the foods that I was going to need to review these items. But I'll give it a little bit more time, and then I'll try him again and see. Maybe I'll catch him at a little bit lesser busy time. Excuse me. But my most recent coffee reviews from Kate Harner has been very pleasant. She contacted me and said she'd seen some of my coffee reviews. That she come across my coffee reviews within my other stuff. I know you guys are saying, well, Jerry, you hardly make any beer reviews, so obviously people are going to see more of your other stuff that you review. She'd come across my coffee reviews, and she seemed to be impressed about my technique, about how I review my coffees, and she wanted to send me some of their coffees. And I said, yes, that sounds great, and talked a little bit more, and pretty soon I'm getting a box of coffees. Some of you have probably seen them pop up on my channel, in the mornings or whatever. But man, they've got some good fresh roasted coffee LLC. You guys, if you're coffee fans, you got to go to their site and pick out something and try it. Give it a try. You may find your new favorite coffee brand. So I'm hoping she'll send me some other flavors, styles of their coffees to get to experience them as well. And also she said, as soon as I get done with the the coffee reviews that they do positively organic teas too. So she said she'll send me some of their teas. She noticed I do tea reviews as well. So those of you that are tea fans, you can watch for those. One of my subscribers wants to send me some beer. Asked me if I have a P.O. box. Told him, no, I can't afford a P.O. box. Those things are expensive to keep those things. I mean, I understand, you know, the benefit to them. I mean, it's like you're not giving just anybody your address. But they're just too expensive for me to have one of those. But he's been a subscriber for a while, so I told him to contact me at my email, and we can definitely talk about it. I told him I can give him my sending info, but he has yet to contact me, so we'll see. I've had so many of my subscribers say they want to send me stuff, and then I say contact me at my email, and they never do. So they want to send me something. Are they going to be able to? That's the question. Oh, that's good. Even as it gets warmer, it's still good. Which can't be said for many of these the light beer adjunct lager type. But I'm pretty stocked up right now on reviews that I can do. Just don't have a lot of the opportunities to do them. Javier Cardenas kind of skipped ahead a little bit to do his because he was getting excited. he wants to see the review before Saturday. I'm thinking, dang, you guys got me on a deadline. It's okay. He's listening to me right now. Hey Javier, I don't mind. I know you're anxious to see the review, so it was no big deal to do it. That's what a big part of my channel has been over the years. I wanted to do things that y'all request, you know, want to see done. So that's one of my focuses that I hope that people have been able to appreciate. Unfortunately, so many things that has been requested I can't find. And Jeff Marsh, some of the stuff he wants me to do and how to do it or whatever. He wants these 2 or 3 beer comparisons, and can't always do that. I'm not a rich person. I don't have the money to waste on beers that, like when I do 3 of these things, 3 24-ounce cans, I mean, I'm not going to be able to drink all that. Some of it's going to have to get poured out. So it could be fun though. I mean, it would be all right to waste a little bit, but unfortunately beer doesn't stay good for too long. It gets flat in the refrigerator after a while. But I actually did a review 6 or 7 years ago, excuse me, of the carpenter at the other campus I came from. His wife, she has real bad, some kind of acid reflux type thing, and she can't drink carbonated drinks, but she does enjoy beer. So the carpenter was asking me, is there any way that you could review a flat beer for her to be able to see what that's like? So I took I think it was a Budweiser, poured it in a glass, stuck it in the refrigerator, and the next day I reviewed it flat and told, what I thought of it and stuff, and talked about it. And he sent me a picture years ago. I don't have it anymore, but a picture of her watching it, watching the review at their computer. That's pretty cool that she enjoyed that. I don't know how much it helped her, but I figured I'd chat. Whoa, almost 30 minutes? You gotta be kidding me. Michael at Sleep Betrays Me says Nathan's. So I did that comparison hot dog review today, and he disagrees with what what I came up with. I like the ballpark hot dogs more than the Nathan's. Well, I mean, I like them both. See, my phone's ringing. I just appreciated the ballpark more. That's just my opinion. But where was I? I figured I'd do just a little bit of chatting while Javier's sitting there drinking his Keystone Light. Does your Keystone Light have yellow on the light? I think that's something different. I don't remember it being yellow like that. Oh man, my outside stuff has been neglected. Oh, I think it's my dentist. I canceled yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. So I called early and left a message, but they already called me back and said, sorry you're feeling bad. Hope you get to feeling better. Give us a call back and reschedule your dentist appointment, my exam. Now somebody else is saying something. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm going to end it here because going on 30 minutes, that's crazy. I was just sitting here just jabbering away. Relaxing in this cool breeze. I'm getting fat again. I was losing weight for a while. I'm getting fat again. I don't want to get that weight right on into winter. It's hard to lose weight during the winter time. I'm like my mom. She could gain weight so quickly, but she could lose it pretty quickly too. But you really got to be disciplined to do that. All right. This has been nice. Sitting out here, just enjoying a beer with you guys. So thanks, Javier, for suggesting this. 2017, man, since I've done this one. I'm pretty sure I didn't do a chat fest back then. especially this long. But yeah, it's really good. It's a good light beer. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Any more? All right. I still see my message sitting up there. They're anxious to get me back in the dentist chair, I guess. Oh, man. Okay. I better end it here. I thank y'all for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to Javier Cardenas. Tell me how to pronounce your last name, Javier. Cardenas? Cardenas. It doesn't look like it'd be Cardenas because a lot of Hispanic names is like N-E-Z. This is N-A-S. So I think that's probably why I'm having trouble pronouncing it or not knowing how to pronounce it. Anyway, okay. Yeah, it is past 30 minutes. Man. I can't believe I've been sitting out here this long. Okay, I'm going to end it here. I promise. Did I finish telling you about contacting hat and embroidery companies? Yeah, that's what led into the rant, right? Okay. Well, I got a list of other companies I'm going to contact and see if anybody will do it. Some of the out-of-state companies are going to have to send me the hat, but the ones here in town, I can go pick it up. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to contact them other companies and see if anybody would want to get some free advertising. I know I'm not a big channel. 12,300, give or take. But still, I get a lot of views for a smaller channel. They could get some pretty good advertising for, a lot of people use, embroidery companies for teams, baseball, sports teams, and stuff. Hats, they're going to want the team name on the hat and stuff like that. So they see the quality of work that was done on the hat. People might contact them, getting a referral through me. Who knows? But I don't know. It just shows, in my opinion, poor management in their marketing people. If they can't, take a chance, they make, thousands of dollars, more than that probably, off their sales. They can't do one hat and embroidery for me. It's kind of odd, isn't it? Anyway, okay, now 33 minutes. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna shut this thing down. Okay. All right. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you all in the next one.